Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Camray and you're watching Camray Music TV, and I'm back with another review for the week. This is your review on Empire. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe down below to my channel, like the video, share the video, and follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Camray Music TV. So let's get into it. Yeah, so we had another good episode of Empire. Lots of twists and turns. If you guys remember, last week we left off with Cookie creeping into the room with Damon Cross, looking like they was about to get it popping. Lucius had just killed the jealous manager, and that's where we pick up at. But also, Lucius found out about Andre's cancer. Terry or Tracy, I can't remember her name, has called Lucius. Lucius is trying to get a hold of the family. He has called an emergency meeting. Everyone fly back home, and we need to be with Andre. So throughout the episode, Lucius is having these flashbacks of when, he was there for Andre when he was sick, and, just his whole outlook on fatherhood when it comes to his oldest. And we really see a more sentimental side of Lucius. At the same time, Cookie is upset with him, okay? Because Cookie feels like he did mess with Treasure, because that's true to his form. That's what he normally do. So throughout the episode, we all thought that Cookie cheated with Damon Cross. And to be honest, we kind of were hoping that she did, because he has just done so much wrong to her. We literally were like, the ends justify the means. It's like, if somebody's hungry and they steal food, you kind of look over the crime, is what I'm saying. But the fact that she probably most likely cheated on Lucius, even though she's married, a bunch of us on Twitter wasn't really worried about that part. We was happy that Cookie was finally getting what she wanted, right? But we later find out that she didn't actually do anything with him. She ended up running out, and she can't even bring herself to tell Lucius that. And if you like me, I honestly think if she told Lucius even that little bit, he wouldn't know what to do with it. All right, so we get a couple parts in here. I took a couple notes. Didn't take too much. This was a good episode. Wasn't as good as last week, but it was a good episode. So Cookie and Terry are having issues, because Terry is the one that's been taking care of Andre. She's a nurse, and she's enlisted the help of a good friend, of a good doctor, and she felt like telling the family was a responsible thing to do, but she really had it all together. But Cookie, she feels like that's her oldest, that's her son, and so she's the one who has to say. She wants to call in the specialist. They want to pull out all the stops for Andre, and he don't want them making all this big fuss about him. I thought it was interesting that they went public with his cancer when the Lions are usually very private about stuff. They didn't even think twice about going public. So they're having, that mother-in-law, daughter type of tussle, even though Terry and him ain't married. She ain't even been with him that long, but okay. But they're having that tussle. And, on one hand, Cookie feels like, this is my oldest, I want to take care of him type of thing, overprotective mother thing. But then on the other hand, it's like he's grown and he has a woman now, clearly, who can maybe not do it better than you, but has a different way, offers a different way. And this is who he wants anyway. I mean, he don't even call Cookie Mom. He calls her Cookie. He calls Lucius and Pop sometimes, right? So that was interesting to see, because y'all know I always like to tie it to social issues. It is something that happens, not even just in our community. It's something about mother-in-laws with their son. I mean, my mom does it with me, and I'm not a son, but the mothers are real overprotective of the oldest, their first baby, and anybody who messes with them or anybody who takes them away from them, they need some adjusting to that person, right? So we see that Terry is in it for the long haul. She's taking care of Andre. We see that the treatment has worked. Next episode is looking like maybe it might backfire, but that's what's going on with Andre. Meanwhile, on the tour, emotions are wearing thin, okay? Y'all know Tiana got with old dude. Maya feeling like she's entitled somehow to an explanation by Blake. Girl, you don't realize you was a hit it or quit it? She didn't even realize in her mind, like, clearly he has a look in his eye for someone else. You interjected that and got some, like, as a party, like a foul, like on accident. You was not the one. So he's probably thinking about her while doing it. Like, come on, girl, you don't have even like just a little bit more self-esteem than that. So that's what's going on tour, you know. So then you have the male bravado going back and forth. Carlito and Blake, they trying to go back and forth. Hakeem and Jamal, they get order of everything. Hakeem with his corniness and Jamal with his loveliness. I love Jamal. And we see that Kai is back, and Kai lets him know, look, I don't care that we not gonna have time together. I love you, so I'd rather deal with your mess than somebody else's perfect, because I love you. Now this reminds me of that Jacquees song where he be like, something about your BS. I don't like it. Okay, I get. Oh, I'd rather deal with you and all your BS. Like, what about you and all your BS? How about that? How about that? So that's what's going on tour. They did do some like type of tribute. They were dressed in white. It was giving me Vigil-ish, but they did the thing and represented Andre on the tour. And we did see that Treasure does come to apologize to Cookie. This is where she realizes that she was wrong, and that Lucius has changed, and that's when she feels even more guilty. But Treasure kind of lets us know something. You know, she's used to having to put out for men, or her manager made her feel like nobody was going to take her serious unless she put out for them. Obviously something that the manager has made her do before. Something also very prevalent in that community, in the music business and stuff. And so Cookie let her know, like, you need to be careful, because it's men out here who would have took you down, and it's men out here who would have tried you, and you would have been feeling dirty, nasty, and no telling what could have been done to you or what I could have did to you. So that type of thing right there was alluding to the Me Too movement, because it's like you get put in these positions, these situations that you have no control over. Treasure had the control, and luckily she was around someone who didn't want her. Cookie was talking to Damon, which I thought was weird. She called Damon Cross to the office, and she was saying, you know, that there is no us, this is over type of thing, which I think Damon Cross gonna be back. Y'all can't tell me nothing. But Damon Cross said that you ain't special enough. And when he said that, I was like, oh, what is he saying here? I'm trying to feel the message. You're not special enough for God to punish someone on your behalf because of something that you did. And I said, that sat in my spirit, because we make mistakes, and sometimes we punish ourselves way more than what the Lord would do. And just to hear that, you know, in written form or in that type of way, that what you've done, no matter what you've done or all the wrong you've done, it'll never measure up to the things that God puts on other people. And for you to think that that's all about you is kind of selfish. You're taking away from something that's going on with Andre. Maybe this was a way for Andre to sit down. Andre is always going, making a fuss over other people instead of himself. Maybe that was his sign. Not for everyone else to take it as, oh, me. All right, I don't know who I'm preaching to, but it's somebody in the back. Okay, so a couple takeaways here. I kind of wish Cookie would have cheated. I know that she's married. I know I already said this, but Cookie has done all these years in jail. Cookie has, you know, had her children. She had a promising future, but she got with Lucius. Lucius was a drug dealer. She took the rap for him, went to jail, got out of jail. He wouldn't let her be a part of the business. She had to come up in there raising hell to even get a small bit of it. Married someone else while she was in jail, flaunted her around like it was nothing, tormented her new boyfriend. Now he dead. Like, just all kind of stuff. So nobody would have looked at her crazy for cheating on Lucius. But I think it goes to show you that sometimes people can still do good, even though Lucius ain't. So we don't know what Lucius gonna do about old boy that got killed. He not just gonna disappear out of nowhere. I like when the shows meet reality, because you can't I don't like shows that are too fantastic like that. I think Rock says that. I don't like shows that are too fantastic like that, where they just disappear off the map. You don't know what didn't happen. Reality don't kick in. Cops don't come knocking. Like, I needed to connect to the real world. All right, so you guys let me know what you thought about Empire this week. I think I moved through it pretty fast. Let me check my notes, see if there's anything else. I don't think there is. I did wonder why Damon was being so nice. That was weird. Andre's cough. I mean, Empire's getting like real dramatic. Like it's like the characters are monologuing. I'm like, okay, it's giving me soap opera, but I'm keeping up with it. It was another good episode. So anyway, I'm Kim Ray and this is Kim Ray Music TV. You guys let me know what you thought about this week's episode down below. Make sure you like the video, share the video with all your friends. Okay, so I'm on a climb to get 1,000 subscribers by October 24th, which is my birthday. I'm sitting at 541 subscribers, so can you help me help you by sharing this channel? So all you gotta do is share it on Facebook, share it through text message, share it on Twitter, share it on Snapchat, share it on your church bulletin board, share it wherever you gotta share it, because we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. So if you promise me you'll do that, I promise I'll keep the videos coming. You guys know what to do down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.